It's time! I updated the matchups. I updated them. It took fucking hours, but I updated. Found some new text and here to give an update. Akali. This is way too loud. So Akali about the same. Grasp the 1 second win, whatever, you know. You could take exhaust TP if you struggle versus Akali. If you struggle versus Akali, you can take exhaust TP. And I know it sounds like the most, you know, beta shit anyone could fucking do, but if you want LP, this is for you, man. You just wanna, you know, get out of her Q, not let her get her passive, stay away from her shroud. If she shrouds, you walk away, and just frostfire, force of nature, yeah, Aatrox, ignite TP, it fucks him up real good, This is a matchup that's, you know, skill most of the time, but you need to dodge his Qs, walk into them, walk out of them. If he has a second Q up, I prefer to just walk out and bait his E in, and just taking the damage instead of walking in, because good Aatroxes will not use their E on their second Q if they know that you're gonna walk into them. It's mostly mind games. Alrighty, 5 points Q max. You go Spellbook and unflinching second wind second, but it is not here for some reason. Why? I wonder why that is. Maybe I am washed. And you want to take AD. If you take AD, your Qs will hurt a lot. You want to take 2 MR Quins, and you just build the Ruby Crystal, no Magic Mantle, and then you get Bami's Frostfire, Force of Nature. She is very hard to fight in lane, and it's just like impossible to fight her properly. Akshan, 3 points in the Q, then you level W, and then you level E, and then you finish off the Q. You want to take not double AD and armor, because Akshan does a lot of damage, so you want to take double armor and 1 AD. He has very dangerous early game. You have to watch out for his Q. If he Qs off the wave, the Q goes on as long as it keeps hitting people. So stay like to the side of the wave, so when he Qs, it misses. And you want to stay away side of the wave and away from the wall. So you want to stay on the leftmost side of the lane. He cucks you a lot, so Wardens just keeps you a little safe. And then you get Frostfire, Frozen Heart, and Akshan can't auto attack you, and he becomes piss useless. Anivia, Ornn's fucking sister. It's an even matchup. I mean, like, Anivia is just kind of annoying. You can take double AD, unflinching second wind, Glacial, to make sure, like, if she can only die to jungle ganks. You on your own, you can't kill her because of the egg. You don't have enough damage to burst beyond it, so she'll just be at full HP if you manage to kill her. So you take Glacial just to, like, give the jungler, like, hey buddy, take gold, please. You know, I offer you gold in the might of fucking Ornn. Any matchup, you win this, alright? How the fuck would you lose to Annie? You just take Spellbook and you spam Q on her. Just don't let her stun you when she has 4 points. Like, fucking Annie, how are you ever gonna fight Annie? This is all matchups from mid, top, literally everything possible. So this is gonna take like 2 hours, but dude, I need water. Or not, I'll do this fucking in one sitting. Oh my god. Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol is a matchup that's hard. You want to take Grass because he's kind of a melee champ, and you want to go D-Shield because Spellbook into Aurelion Sol, I feel like Grasp is better. It's the same shit about, it's like the Vlad matchup, right? You need to play aggressive, you need to try and kill him. So you go 5 points in Q, then WE. He doesn't have super high armor, so, and you want to stick in him. If you're inside Aurelion Sol, he can put you out. Azir is very annoying. He pokes you a lot. You could go Warmogs if the poke is too much. I don't, but if you're low elo enough and the matchup struggles, you could go Warmogs. It's not bad into Azir at least. and you just have to stay away from his soldiers. And yeah, because he'll put the soldiers down and hit you through the wave. Because he'll auto-attack the wave and auto-attack you. And it's really annoying. Brand. Fuck no. Unflinching second wind spellbook, double ADM or Qmax. Bonk him to death. Don't get EQ'd. Or QE'd. Or double EQ'd or double E. Just don't get hit. Easy. Win. You just kill him at 6. Camille. After 12 point ended, I feel like Camille is really strong. You can't kill her, not anymore, as Ornn. I feel like the only way that I and Hylo keep up with Camille's is I just go Thornmail Rush for the Divine, and I just pray that my team does something. But if you're low elo, like, you know, anything below Masters and below, which is probably 99% of people, and I don't call Masters low elo, but from my perspective, dude, you should be able to stomp Camille's if you go Wardens, Thornmail, Frostfire. It should be enough for Camille's that use Divine, and if they don't go Divine at all, you can see if they go Divine if they build either Caulfield's Hammer or if they build the thing that gives you movement speed. Those are the difference between Triforce and Divine build pass. You could build Sunfire if you're really stomping her, but I always prefer Frostfire. After 12 with Dan, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to kill her. She gets super tanky. Tankier than you. She gets more HP than you, which is fucking weird, dude. Next matchup is Cassiopeia, 3 points Q, WE, then you finish off your Q. Stay out of her grounded. You could actually E away from her grounded. Like, before she casts it, you can E away from it. When you ult, you want to walk in and then look away from her, because if you walk into her, she will instinctively ult on you, and then you'll be like, haha, fuck you, bitch, I turned away, I am a 5-head gamer, you're stupid, and you win. Make sure to sidestep her Qs or walk into her so she misses Q, because most Cassiopeias will Q like ahead of you to assume your movement, but if you enter in, it's similar mind game to Aatrox matchup. Walking into her can work. In low elos probably will work. So yeah, just go Warmogs. She pokes you so much, it's fucking annoying. If she goes to the Andries as well, fucking kill me. Cho'Gath matchup. This matchup is even as fuck, but I call it skill because all tank matchups are skill, because the tank players are truly the greatest players in existence. Who the fuck is a masochist enough to play tanks in a fucking game where people are one-shotting everyone and you just watch your whole team blow up as you're the last person left alive? But either way, you take these runes and then you take this and you W his fucking Q. That's it. You W his Q. That's the only skill part of this matchup. If you W his Q, you can get away with most stuff. Just be careful about his scaling. He does outscale you in the mid game. You are stronger in the late game though. Like, oh, Cho'Gath infinitely scales. Yeah, well, Ornn is a selfless scaler. He scales his team, which is more broken. Corki matchup. This matchup in mid is boring. Corki pokes you, you poke Corki, you just take a DM or an armor and you try to stay longer in the lane than him, and you play for your jungler. That's mostly how mid lane goes. You push waves, play for your junglers, go bot. If it's top lane, you just push waves and you don't play for your jungler, you just push waves endlessly, because that's top lane. Darius is 5 points Q, nothing changed here in the new patch. Spellbook, you take, wait, no, this changed. This changed. You want to take 2 armors instead of 1. Because if you're gonna build anathemas, you need armor to make it like gold efficient. So yeah. You go anathemas into frostfire, then the third option is like, you know, depends. If they have a lot mixed, if they have more AD armor, it doesn't fucking matter. Dr. Mundo, Ignite TP, you fucking snap his life with Ignite Teleport. Ignite Teleport, Ignite cucks him. You take Biscuit's Cosmic Insight. Cosmic Insight reduces your Ignite. New technology is strong. Very good. And it annoys a lot of people. You want to take Bammies into Boots of Swifties and to Frostfire Gauntlet. Most of the time it's Frostfire. Sunfire if you're like really fucking, if you're really meleeing him, but most of the time it's Frostfire. Boots of Swifties helps you dodge his shit, and it's very nice, very nice. Echo. This matchup is really easy. A second wind unflinching for his Q slow, his passive slow, his W slow, and his W stun. Ruby Crystal, normal magic band, Frostfire, Gauntlet, Force of Nature. Don't get hit by his third attack. Try not to. Just poke him. You know, W. Just W him on cooldown. Fiora. This matchup is the worst matchup you can fight in 12.10. Next to Camille, this is the worst matchup you could ever fight. But there are some technologies that you can do to make it easier. You can go Ignite TP, second wind unflinching, attack speed double armor, D shield, Bramble Vest, and then you build Frozen Heart. Because building HP into Fiora is less, it's not optimal. Alright? And Fiora hates attack speed slows. So there's also a command that you can do. It's called the hold command. You find it in the hotkeys. It basically stops your champion from moving. It's the thing that Wukongs do when they stop moving to make you think it's the clone that he cloned, but instead he actually stood in place. You want to do that command as you proc the brittle. You'll find it in the hotkeys. It's really good to evade their parries. Fizz matchup. Fizz is dead. Honestly, I don't see a way he can kill you, but if he can, you take exhaust TP. Because assassins hate exhaust and assassins hate the 12.10 patch, so he should cry like a little baby every time he tries to do anything. He can E your ult, so just keep the E cooldown in check. And just, you know, remember not to go all in. If you know he's gonna E something, don't cast anything at all. Just leave the poke as it is. Gallia matchup. This is Chad matchup. Very Chad. GIGACHAD. Super Chad. Mega Chad. Oh my god. Sigma male. Wholesome. Super great. Grasp Damage. Conditioning Overgrowth. Biscuits. Magical Footwear. Attack Speed Double MR. D-Ship Frostfire Gauntlet. This sheet is in the fucking description. I just updated it. So, you know. New technologies and whatnot. You can double easy, but that's it. It's really simple matchup. You just poke him down, keep him in mid lane, just don't let him leave. Gangplank. I changed Gangplank from Randuins to Anathema's Chains because GPE ignores armor. So even if you build like Randuins, he will ignore most of it with the barrels. That's his main damage source versus tanks. So I thought, Anathema reduces 30% of everything. And it's a really cheap item. Cheaper than Randuins. It's 2500 gold. So, this is the new build for GP. You want to go Qmax and spellbook AD double armor, Overgrowth second wind. You should be fine. Just barrels, powder, more powder. Fuck you. Stupid pirate bitch. Gangplank. This matchup didn't really change this patch that much. I mean, he's harder to kill, but so are you. But honestly, this new patch is more noticeable on squishies than it is on tanks, because 70 bonus base HP on tanks is kind of like, you don't notice it as much. But you are less diveable because of tower buffs, so that's nice. But not a lot changes. You still farm, you still scale, you still take the same runes. Nothing much changed. Nor matchup, nothing much changed. Just spellbook unflinching second wind. Doubly can deny his ult, yada yada yada. Same shit as before. Nothing changed here. Except you take ability haste instead of attack speed and double armor. Gragas. This matchup got easier since Gragas can't, you know, kill you as easy if he goes IP. Second one unflinching. Magical Footwear Biscuits, attack speed double or more, Thorn Shield, Bammy Cinder, Frostfire Gauntlet, easy matchup, WZ, fucking... It's a skill matchup, but it's Ornn favorite, so it's don't buy Cull though. Don't do that. Just get Frostfire as soon as you can and beat his ass. Graves. This matchup got easier. You take attack speed, double armor, Bramble Vest if he has Fleet and Vamp Scepter, and then you get Lissandra, Frostfire, Randuin's. Don't let him push you in too much. You should be fine. Gwen matchup. I solved Gwen matchup. It got harder this patch, a little harder, because she's a little harder to kill, but so are you. But it matters more for Gwen, because Gwen will heal more, but her healing got nerfed as well, so like, to be honest, it got nerfed and it got buffed, so it's balanced, so nothing's changed. You take Ignite TP, this tech kills her, and Swifties kills her as well. You go this shield, the Ruby Crystal, Null Magic Mantle, Bammy Cinder, and then you take Bramble Vest for more solo kill potential and just lessen her healing within trades. And then you take Frostfire, and then you build Swifties when you get your usually you want to build Swifties as soon as you get magical boots. If the game goes normally, you should get Swifties after Mythic. If the game doesn't go normally and get a bunch of kills, then just get Swifties as soon as you can. Careful for level 6, but Ignite TP fucks her in the ass. It's really, really strong. Heimerdinger, boring matchup. Glacial, Unflinching Second Wind, double A DMR. And you just Q the wave, try and survive. Because Heimerdinger is a matchup that you can't really kill unless he's super bad. You might want to force an ult though. If you ult him and he puts down a tower, you E away instantly. So that way, he won't really kill you. Allow me matchup. Ignite TP, Anathema's, she got harder because she got harder to kill. This matchup got harder because you rely on killing her, and if she's harder to kill, well then, fuck it, it's over. It's over. You want to take Swifties if they don't have a lot of AD, or if they do have AD, you want to take play the steel caps just to dodge her shit, dodge her E, dodge her Q. It helps a lot. You want to take Cosmic Insight to reduce the cooldown of Ignite Teleport, and you want to build fucking Anathemas into Thorn Mail, and then you build your Ravage Shroud, because you need heal cuts versus her. Anathemas and Thorn Mail, 2 items. I know it seems troll to not build a Mythic second on Ornn, but versus Ilawi and Ravage Shroud or Frostfire won't fucking help you. Only God can help you versus Ilawi. Irelia, Exhaust TP. This is all Korean shit, so you know, use at your own caution. This matchup got, I think, it got easier because you're harder to kill. So is she, but you want to survive this matchup. You're not really looking to kill her. Take Bramble Vest, Spammies, Sunfire, Thornmail. I usually go Frostfire. Dodge her E is the matchup. If you don't dodge her E, you die. The Jax matchup, this got so much harder this patch. He's so hard to kill. It's so... I don't think there's a single technology you can use to fucking beat him. Because he has mixed damage, lethal tempo, he can build with sand. It's so rough. Especially for me. It's really rough matchup. Like Jacques is just like completely fucking disgusting pick. But you just want to get your Sunfire as soon as you can to help with the dueling. And you want to stick to your wave. You want to freeze. Ideally you want to fight on your side of the lane. Jace matchup. This got easier because you survive poke more, so that's good. That's good. Surviving poke is good. Double AD armor, spellbook overgrowth, second wind, Doran's shield, Bammy Cinder, Frostfire Gauntlet. Then you get randoms. Frozen Orange Jace isn't good. Exhaust TP into Jace, not really worth it because he kind of pokes you, so it's not like he has big all-ins that you can exhaust. Because his main damage will be EQ, 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 EQ. Next matchup, Kai'Sa. I used to fight Kai'Sa a lot, but I haven't really seen her. But you take AD MR armor because she has mixed damage, Ruby Crystal, Frostfire Golem, First of Nature if AD, Frozen Heart if AD. You just murder her. Callista. This is... No. I hate Kalista. Fucking Glacial, double AD armor. You wanna rush Frozen Heart in Frostfire. This lane is disgusting. You just try and farm and wait for jungle. You can sort of punish her, but it's really hard to. You just have to Q her and pray to God that she gets it. You have to pray to Allah. Karma. This is actually not an even matchup. I would say this is Karma favored because you can't kill her. You need attack speed double MR, then Cinder Frostfire. You just farm. You can't kill her. It got so much harder to kill her now that it's just impossible to kill Karma. Cassiopeia, you should kill him by maxing Q, because maxing W is pointless because he has magic damage shield. So like, just spam Q and just try and keep him off waves. Katarina. You take attack speed armor MR, grasp second wind, and she builds divine. Just like most players in this fucking disgusting game. They all build divine. Why do they all go divine, man? They all go fucking divine. It's so annoying. WQ, just stay away from her daggers. If she does dagger, you step away so she doesn't get you with the AoE. Kale matchup is a exhaust TP matchup because you make her life hell. And with Spellbook, the exhaust goes from 210 second cooldown to a magical number of not 210 but 177, which is 40-second reduction. Well, it's like 33 seconds, but yeah, you take a AD armor MR and you don't go you just go Frostfire, Force of Nature, Frozen Heart. All these items counter her. This matchup got harder this patch because Kale got harder to kill naturally. Cannon matchup, I feel like it's harder because everyone got harder to kill. Most of these matchups relied on... Okay, what the fuck is this beeping? Jesus, man. So yeah, just stay in bushes, don't let him get the 3 daggers off. What is this beeping, man? Fucking hell, I just want metal music, man. Is that so hard? Stupid, man. Fucking lost my train of thought. Yeah, this matchup got harder, I would say, because harder to kill him. Kled matchup, this got easier this patch because you're tankier and you don't need to worry about killing Kled, you need to worry about surviving. So yeah, it got easier. LeBlanc matchup, this easier. Assassins are gonna have a shit time. Qmax and MR, and you could take exhaust if you want to, but you won't need it. Lucian, nope, you don't fight this, but even if you do, it got easier. Lilia matchup, yeah, fuck this. No, fuck Lilia. WEQ, attack speed double MR, D-Shield Frostfire, Force of Nature are the only items you can build versus her, but she's the most annoying piece of shit in existence. I don't like her. Lissandra, even matchup. Spellbook, Overgrowth, Second Wind. Actually, you take Unflinching, not Overgrowth, because she has a lot of CC. And she builds up Frost, and you need Tenacity. You take double DMR, and you pray to God that nothing happens, because nothing will happen. It's basically a control mage matchup. Lucian, you 5 points in the queue. Wardens, matchup got easier. You survive it easier. You just had to worry about surviving versus Lucian because you couldn't really kill him because he has EZ. Same shit like Vayne. Actually, Vayne got harder since she's technically harder to kill. So Lucian got easier, but Vayne got harder because Vayne is fucking true damage and fucking disgusting now. Lulu, It's a skill matchup, but let's be honest, enchanter players don't have skill, so you should win if you take unflinching second wind, a poker with Q. But she does a lot of damage, so I don't think poking her with Q will be enough. So you take 2 MR and you take attack speed, because Lulu players, when they don't take damage, they will have corrupting potion, they will have too much sustain for you to kill with just Q, and they probably won't get hit by it too much. Lux, I mean, if you fight her mid, unflinching second wind, dodge her Q, you E away from her Q. If you know you're gonna get rooted, you can still E away, because you will get rooted, but you will do the dash. That won't stop the dash. So easier. Malphite, fucking Malphite, dude. Malphite, out of all people, Malphite, fucking Malphite. Yeah, I mean, this matchup easier. Sorry, because he can't poke you with Q as much, because you're tankier, so he'll waste more mana. So that's good. Malzahar, this is even matchup. You don't really do much against Malz. You just have to push the wave a lot, and you have to stay away from the minions so you don't get the E on you. But yeah, I mean, this matchup is like really boring. Nobody kills anyone. Makai, you take Ignite TP to cut his healing. Take Grasp of Demolish, Conditioning Overgrowth, just send this mana flow, attack speed double MR. Go D-Shield Cull, Sunfire, and that's it. That's boring. Mordekaiser, exhaust TP into Mord when he fucking puts you in a little death realm is kind of broken if he manages to, and it's good for gank support. And you can exhaust Mord before he ults your jungler, so that's nice as well. So attack speed double MR, Anathema first item. Anathema Rush is really good into him, and it makes sure that Mordekaiser, when he gets CC'd, he gets CC'd for a long time. Nasus, this got harder. It got harder to kill Nasus. Mordekaiser got kind of easier. Ruby 2 pods, Bammies, Sunfire, Thornmail. I mean, nothing about the matchup changed, but it's just, you know, harder to kill him, that's all. Nico, this got easier because you can survive poke more. Nothing changed about the runes or summoners, so it's all here. Just don't stay behind the minions, so because she roots you longer if the thing passes through it, and just don't stay in her bubble thing when she Qs, because it'll pop again and do more damage to you. So Nocturne matchup, easier, harder. You're harder to kill, so he's not gonna bully you as much. Olaf free work. In lane, he's not actually super threatening. He's not threatening, not that much. You just D-Shield, Bramble Vest, Unflinching and Second Wind, Armor HP, Attack Speed, and abuse him before he gets 6. After he gets 6, you want to make sure you fight him on your side of the wave. Because if you don't fight him on, if you fight him on his side, just like Jax, you will get Thanos snapped. Orianna, even matchup, Spellbook, Biscuits, just double ADMR, Unflinching second wind because of her doubly slow and her ult kinda stuns. Frostfire, Force of Nature, you should be fine. You should be fine. Pantheon, its skill matchup got easier because he can't kill you as easy, but you also can't kill him as easy. Like, you both get tankier, everyone got the same stats, but it got easier to survive. Survival is what's important because you have scale. That's what's important, survival. You go Spellbook, double AD armor, and you go Q-Max. That changed about the matchup, Q-Max, because a good Pantheon won't let you get your W off properly. He'll eat it. You go Warden's Mail if he goes PTA, Bramble if he goes fucking, you know, Conqueror. Most Pantheons will go Conqueror, so it's probably Bramble most of the time, but or Bramble. The next matchup is Poppy. Poppy got so much harder to kill. Fuck this champion. Poppy is a little goblin that is very annoying, and she pokes you, and she can double your ult, your E, she can fuck you up. Go second one down flinching, attack speed, armor, HP, damage, frostfire, gauntlet, and thornmail, because she'll build divine as well, so she fucks you up. Well, it guy's easier to survive, I guess, but she's tankier than you, man. It's really painful. The only thing you can do is W her E and W her ult, but it's very hard to predict her E. Like, you have to feel it. Next matchup, Kiana. Into Kiana you can go because she is an assassin. Exhaust, TP. Isn't that fun? And you go Cloth, Refillable, Kindle, Gem, Warden, Slack, and Randomins. This is just to poke her away from everything. If I have to put this in a tier list, the biggest threats for this patch: Camille, Fiora, Gwen, and Ilawi became a lot harder. So yeah, have fun. It's not gonna be fun, but oh boy. Quinn, you win this. You counter her. You could go Glacial or Spellbook, both good. I prefer Spellbook, but Glacial works as well. You go D-Shield Wardens. Nothing changed about this matchup. Same shit, just Q-Max, AD armor, and you're good. Renekton, this got easier. You outscale Renekton, and his early game he won't punish you as much. Just make sure you don't fight him when he has a lot of fury, and you should be fine. Rengar, Ignite TP. This matchup got easier because you're tankier, and he won't kill you as easily, so that's nice. And you go Bramble Vest, Frostfire, Thornmail. Riven matchup, it got easier because you're harder to kill, but she's also harder to kill. But it's more important that you don't die than that she has bonus shit. You take Exhaust TP into Riven, attack speed, armor, HP, Cloth Refillable, Ruby, Bammy Cinder, 2 class Sunfire, Aegis, Bramble Vest, Thornmail, fucking armor. You are 3 million vests of armor. Careful level 1. Take Bone Plating if you're low elo. Take Conditioning if you're high elo. Don't engage with E when she has ult up, because she will ult in you and kill you, and then you'll have no escape. And yeah, just watch out for her level 1 and her level 6, and you should be fine. Rumble matchup, it got easier, I think. Yeah, it got easier. The second one, down flinching, attack speed, double MR, Bammy Cinder, Frostfire, Gauntlet, Force of Nature, should be fine. Rage matchup. This matchup is just farm matchup. You don't do anything here. Sejuani, Grasp the Mark, second one, Unflinching, Man Unflinching Ascendants because she has CC, attack speed, more armor because she has mixed damage, Sunfire into Abyssal Mask because she stacks a lot of shit. Set. This got ease. Yeah, this is nothing changes here. Both get very tanky. I would say just I mean, they nerf Time Warp, but they buff just general health, so I think D-Shield into Bramble should be fine. And you just take Bump Plating for his E punch level 1, and you start W into set. Shaco. If you fight AP Shaco, I don't know what the fuck elo you are, but just I don't know, man. I don't know. Just go Inspiration, and you take Cookies and Boots, and you like, I don't know, don't turn your back to him because he deals bonus damage. But who the fuck plays Shaco? Only psychopaths play Shaco. Shun matchup. This got easier. You're harder to kill, level 1 through 5, so that's nice. And he can dive you as much. And yeah, nothing changed item wise or summoner spell wise. You could go to the other matchup video and it's the same, but just, you know, if you W his E, as soon as he taunts you, you will proc the brittle with your auto attack. So you can do that. Just don't let the blade pass through level 1 and you should be fine. Shyvana. Shyvana top is a pick that can really fuck you up. So take attack speed and more armor, and she maxes E in lane, or she puts 3 points into it. So you take second wind. So because bump lane is useless if she just presses E. Then you get Singe matchup. It got easier because Singe can't do damage to you, and he had trouble before, and he sure as hell has trouble now. If you have more HP, that means more mana for him to burn, means that Singe will cry like a little bitch. Sion matchup, this got easier. Sion just, I don't know, man, fell off a cliff or something. Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I think they fucking killed Sion. His win rate went to like 40%. You take Swifties, it's really nice into Sion. And you take Bemi Cinder Sunfire, and they make Swifties. And then you take Anathema to match him. But, dude, fucking Sion, man, he just went to shit. Skarner top is a cheese pick that just pulls you into tower. You can grasp the Mars second wind unflinching, mana flinching silence. You go D-shield mercs, just so if he does really you in, you can get out fast. Take frostfire and force of nature, but it doesn't matter what item second you build. I don't know what the fuck Skarner has, AD or MR, but yeah. Fucking Skarner, dude. Soraka. This matchup got easier. You take unflinching second lane, go D-shield executioners, then you take frostfire for some nature. You go Q-max and you try and just poke her every time she walks up. New Swain rework. How do you fight him? With ignite TP. You take grasp the Mars second wind unflinching, overgrowth, attack speed double MR, biscuit, and cosmic insight to reduce the ignite TP. And you take sunfire if you want to fight him in melee a lot. Sunfire is nice to damage him. You take frostfire if you're like super behind, or if your team's doing okay and you can trust your team with the damage. But usually sunfire should be enough versus Swain. Dodge easy and bully him with grasp, pretty much. That's the matchup, and don't let him stack conquer. Pay attention to that. Silas, you take ignite TP, you take 5 points in the queue, you go executioner start. This matchup got easier because you have more HP early on, so executioner start got better since you won't have to worry about being low health. You can W his Z and step to the side of the queue, so the bubble thing doesn't pop and you don't take extra damage. Syndra matchup, easier. Glacial, play for jungle, push waves, W her E, so don't get knocked back, or at least you do damage while you're stunned. And yeah, WADMR, Glacial, 3 points in the queue, then you put WE, then you finish queue. You do this because you don't need that much points in the queue to deal with Syndra. Tam Kench, you got easier to fight, you're tankier, you go D-shield Bammies, you take either Mercs or Swifties. I tried Mercs into Tom and they didn't feel like super great, so just take I tried Swifties as well. Like I tried Swifties and Mercs and they're about the same. Like they both do the same job. But I feel like you take Merc Treads if they have a lot of CC, but you take Swifties if they have no CC but just like slows. Because both are good into him. Both are good. Talon matchup. If you fight Talon, you should take Exhaust TP, so he can never kill you, basically. You get D-shield Wardens, Frostfire Randomins, Grasp the Mars second wind, Overgrowth, Biscuits, Magical Flora, attack speed double armor. He can kill you level 2. If you have Exhaust, you just press Exhaust. He got outplayed. Teemo. This matchup got... I feel like Teemo being harder to kill is annoying. Way more annoying than it is for you, because Teemo will just poke you down anyway, right? It's a matter of 1 or 2 auto attacks. But for you, it's a matter of mana, and he's harder to kill. So you can't one-shot him with a combo anymore. You kind of have to poke him a little more. We take Spellbook, AADMR. And you have to watch out. Teemo blinds you when you farm cannons, so keep that in mind. If it's a good Teemo, he will make your life hell. He will go flip forward, Swifties, but just focus on queuing him when he's farming or when he's hitting you. Use yourself as a decoy This works versus pretty much all range champions. Hold your Q and make them hit you, so they stand still, and then you bonk the ground and hit them. Tristana, 5.6 Q, WE, Spellbook, Magical Footwear, Overgrowth, Second Wind, ID, double armor, Warden, Spell, Frozen Heart, Frostfire. This matchup gets easier. She won't do as much damage early. She's an early game machine, at least in lane. Trundle, exhaust TP into Trundle. You take Grasp to Demolish, Palm Plating, Unflinching. Biscuits, Magical Footwear. Attack speed, double armor. You take Bramble Vest, and then you build Sunfire, Thornmail. Exhaust when he ults you. Tryndamere, same shit. Exhaust when he tries to all-in you. You take Wardens, Steel Caps. Take Biscuits, Cosmic Insight, so you can get Wardens and Steel Caps. And then you get Frozen Heart. And then Tryndamere is fucking crying like a little bitch. And then you take Frostfire, and then you anathema him and make him cry. Twisted Fate. You perma push, magic resistant armor. He has kind of mixed damage, early game at least, from his auto attacks. Don't get poked a lot. Q the waves, and you should be fine. Urgot matchup. Qmax. This matchup got harder a little, but still Urgot, so you should be able to Q him to death with, and he shouldn't be able to kill you with Wardens, so you should be fine. Vayne, this got harder to kill. Glacial, the Blade, the armor, Frozen Hard Rush. This matchup got harder. It's bad, man. It's bad. Alright, her being tanky is fucking, and you got nerfed because she'll just do more damage with true damage anyway, so Vayne, fun. Veigar, this matchup gets harder. Take Spellbook, double ADMR, Qmax, Vel'Koz, Qmax, Vex, Qmax. These matchups are pretty much all the same, because you got the same items, they're the same champion, just different designs, right? On Veigar, you want to stay away from like only one minion, because the Q can go through them, and if he does put his cage, you can either, if you have enough tenacity, you can just walk out of it. But if you don't have tenacity, then you just kind of have to swing around it and just basically dodge the Veigar's W's and Q's. Vel'Koz will Q you, so hide behind the minions to basically just, you know, not get hit. Same shit with Vex. Vex will use Q to clear the wave, so stay away from the wave. And if she does do it, you stay away from the wave, then you Q her when she's Qing your wave, and you combo her. Vi, you're never fine Vi, but Grasp the Demolish, Second Wind, Overgrowth, attack speed, double armor. You take Inspiration and fucking, you just take Cosmic Insight. No, Biscuits, Boots. Like, you're not gonna fight a Vided, but if you do, she usually goes Divine into like Death Dance or some shit, but just go Frostfire and Thornmail, should be fine. But Bruiser matchups did get easier because you're less punishable early. Viego, Grasp, Demolish, and Overgrowth, nothing changed here. Victor, nothing changed here, just QWE. Max, Vladimir, you take Ignite EP, you take Grasp, Demolish, Segment, Overgrowth, Inspiration, Biscuit, Cosmic Insight, AD, double MR, and you go D-Shield Executioners, Miami Thunder, Frostfire, Force of Nature. This matchup got a little harder because he's harder to kill. He got buffed armor, buffed HP, he's just buffed. So it's harder to kill him, unfortunately. If he goes Face Rest as well, like, good fucking luck, man. Volibear, this matchup got even. It's, nothing changes. Grasp of the Mars, Second Wind, Overgrowth, attack speed, armor, MR, D-Shield, Bramble Vest, Spammy, Cinder, Sunfire, Aegis, Thornmail. Just poke him down, don't let him get close to you, and that's it. Warwick matchup. I solved it! I solved the Warwick matchup. You go Thornmail, Rush into Locket or Evan Shroud. For teamfights or Frostfire for CC, I solved it. You take double MR with ability haste because his passive does a lot of magic damage. You take over conditioning, and exhaust will make sure that he doesn't have kill potential on you. Wukong, nothing changes here. You just go same runes as you went last patch, same shit, same build. It just, nothing changes, nothing to watch out for, just regular Wukong. Just don't fall for his clone bullshit and you'll be fine. Xerath, Glacial, WDMR, matchup gets easier, less pokeable, he'll use more mana. Yasuo matchup got easier, Yon matchup easier, you're tankier, you're more annoying. They're tankier as well, but you being tanky just make sure that you don't die to like level 6 bullshit. And they nerfed his shield as well, so it got easier. I mean, they nerfed a bunch of shit on all these champs, but nerfing your own shield is nice because it's the one thing that you can't reduce while being a tank, so that's cool. Yorick matchup, easier, attack speed double armor, Bramble Vest if he goes divine, when he gets divine, because he will, if he's not stupid. And you just take Sunfire if ahead, Frostfire if not. Zac matchup, Zac top is, who the fuck plays Zac top? Who would? He's tank matchup, nothing happens here. You can W his Q and W his Z and W his ult knock up, so that's fine, I guess. Let's go Frostfire for nature. Z matchup, you go 5 points to the Q because he doesn't build HP. You take exhaust TP so he can never kill you, and you go Warden, some Frostfire, and then randomins. Should be a nice matchup for Ornn. Zeri, this matchup, easy, Zig, Zillion, Zoe. So pretty much all matchups either got, all bruiser matchups got easier because they can punish you less, but matchups that are ranged and that rely on you full comboing them got harder because full comboing people now does less damage, which is whatever, you know, you're a tank anyway, and we're supposed to full combo people from full HP. My bad, dude. My fucking bad. You're supposed to full combo people from full HP. You're supposed to full combo them from 80%. Okay, I got the memo. It's not 100%, it's now 80%. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much 12.10 patch. All matchups updated. So have fun. Don't int. Please do not int. No, no, no. Don't int. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Alright, goodbye.